going on, ladies, gentlemen, dogs, cats, non-binary, and everything in between? Welcome to the channel. Raziel here, holding it down in the SAS hood. Today we're going to cover a topic called troop loss, quality of troops, points accumulated, engaging the battles during void. But before we continue, and you guys use these videos to use your meat, to give it to the meat lovers, go ahead and hit the subscribe button at the bottom. Help me out. And hit the little alert, the little bell at the top, so that you guys get alerts every week whenever one of these awesome videos comes out. Help me become relevant. So now that you got that out of the way, let's go ahead and knock this video out. I'm going to go ahead today, guys, and explain troop loss and points accumulated during voids. Void, we just finished against Nation 334. I'm sorry, not 334. Excuse me. I apologize. 434. I'm still like hungover from New Year's. So 434 was 413 versus 434. And those guys were no joke. But for the most part, you know, I'm a C-34, and then we have one other guy out here that's like a C-35. So we're like the only tier 11s in this entire nation versus like 7 of these guys that were like tier 11s and a crap load of goons behind them all. So we're going to go over points during void. So just a couple of things, and troop loss. So just going over this particular battle, and then I'm going to go over what I did during void. You know, we're not making any excuses. They were the better nation. It is what it is. We're not going to say, oh, my God, you know, if we did better this, and we probably would have came around. But no, they were a better nation. We have some things in our nation that we have to fix, and that includes our BP being too high as a nation. Because, you know, we should be fighting a nation with like 7 tier 11s. And it's only like me and one other dude. And then their stats are at times higher than ours. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I guess this is some kind of an even fight. But anyway, going back into it. So let's go ahead and go over enemy units killed, which is the most important number in void. People think, oh my God, lost units, what have you, you know. But the most important thing during void is enemy units killed. Olympus in this fight killed 436,493 units of this guy. This guy, we definitely worked during void. I mean, this dude is like totally zeroed. Like he was just chilling, and we came in and clapped him. I mean, this guy had like over 1 million units. So, but this guy cost them a lot of points. So this is the fight that I actually want to show you guys. So this is actually a good fight right here. This was a box team attack. Chickatan went in, which is this guy right here. He went in, and I think we were trying to tell him to recall, and what happened was the battle would be done anyway. So then these guys at ATS started reinforcing, and then he started getting clapped. So then my boy Olympus right over here came and played Captain Save-A-Ho, and basically, you know, won the battle and killed a lot more units than they did. So let's go ahead and talk about that. You know, for the average noob, they would think, oh my God, the SAS lost. Oh yeah, they lost 152,585 units. But it's not the loss of troops that essentially make or break the void. I mean, yes, it sucks. You got to recruit them back in the future, you know, what have you, blah, blah, blah. But that's the name of the game during void. You know, you're going to lose troops. But the most important number is enemy units killed and the quality of the troops that you're killing. So we killed more of them than they did of us, and then Olympus went around and came back and you know, and won the battle. So sadly, I can't replay it because I guess Camel updated the replays to be expiring a lot sooner, which totally blows. But whatever. This guy Ray Killer, you know, I guess we were starting to drain this man, and you know, the Goon Squad came in to come over here and save him. So this guy came in with a C-30, and he lost a ton of troops himself. You know, quality troops. This guy's a tier 9, and then this guy is a tier 9 as well. So That's a lot of quality points that we got. In the end, even though we had a lot more lost units, we won the battle and we won the war. So that was the most important thing in this fight. Now, another thing in Void is to always fog. You always want to bait their strongest as an SOS and slaughter. So this is what I did, you know. Now, for the untrained eye, they'll say, oh crap, you know, Raziel cost us points, but no, this was actually a victory. This dude is no joke. He's actually really strong. We kind of sit around the same, you know, in his stats and stuff like that. So, but this guy's, I think he was a C35. So, you know, when Void started, this guy came in, you know, guns blazing. I'm like, all right, well, you know, you always want to keep your cool during Void. You know, you don't want to go in there and get all nervous and shit. So I was sending out my units to go kill monsters or, like, you know, reinforce my buddies around me. So the kills that he did get were just, the only quality kills he got were zombies. But this was my gathering fleet that he just pretty much killed. That was all he killed. So he didn't get a single point off of those units, but he did get some off of my zombie. But the main thing about it is the SOS and slaughter. Wasting that for the strongest in their nation is a huge victory because you always want to make sure you take that skill away from them. The skill is devastating. So in the end, I ended up killing a crap load of his tier 11 troops. You know, he's not crap load, but, you know, just enough to, like, you know, make up for the zombies that I did lose, you know. So this was actually, in all actuality, even though it says defeat for me, it was actually a victory for the entire nation and for myself as well, because, you know, we matched each other in kills, and I also made him waste his SOS and slaughter, which is in the name of the game during Void, you know. I went back around and then did this to this RFA alliance, which was a very tasty alliance. I mean, I really appreciate these guys. I swear, guys, I really loved your farms. I really hope we fight you guys again. You know, those farms definitely helped me and my clan to the next level. I mean, I was just a beautiful thing. You guys were beautiful. So, going back into it, you always want to either make sure you fog and always kill more units than they are killing you, you know. The lost units, the number of lost units, it sucks. It does suck. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It sucks losing troops, you know. But when you're killing more of them and then you're causing them bigger troop loss than they are of you, you know, it's always a victory. So not every fight, even though it looks like you're losing, you know, in with troops, as long as you're killing more of them than they are of you, then that's all that matters in the end. If you're killing a crap load of more enemies than they are you, then that's what it is. Then that's all that matters in the end. It's about the units killed, you know. So that's pretty much it with that. I want to go ahead and just cover that part. I will say that, you know, 434 did play better than us. I mean, they did, you know, do the proper moves. You know, they definitely managed their server a little bit better than ours for sure. You know, us being a server with only 2 tier 11s versus like 7 tier 11s, you know, something's wrong with our server as well, because our battle power is too high. You know, our battle power is too high, and we need to work on lowering that because, you know, we have a lot of people that don't fight in our server. So that's something that we're going to be doing down the next couple of weeks, is lowering our battle power, because there is no reason at all we need to be fighting 7 tier 11s when it's just little old me and one other dude out here that's like literally like tier 11s. Like that shouldn't be no reason, man. But that's pretty much it, guys. It's just covering up, you know, troop loss and you know, points accumulated. You know, quality of troops matters. Everything, as long as quality of troops, you're killing good quality troops, that's all that matters in the end, because at the end of the day, that's the points accumulated in Void. As long as you're getting some of that and some of those goodness, you know, you're winning in the end. So that's it for today, guys. Let's just covering a little bit of something. Dude, we really broke this guy, Ray M. Killer, man. We really broke him. Rest in peace, Ray. But I thank you guys. I thank, the Enemy Nation 434. You guys were really good. We really appreciate the RTA Alliance and their farms. You guys are amazing. I can't believe we saw a farm in there with like 88 million minerals and stuff like that. But I really appreciate you guys. And I hope to get to see you guys again. And subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna have some tips and tricks and down the line. This was just a briefing on on our void and a little bit about how points accumulated matters. So stay tuned, guys. I'll have some more content. I'm looking at the officers. I might just go ahead and give you guys some ideas on the officers and that new officer that's out, Casey or whatever her name is, and we'll go from there. All right, this is Raziel signing out. Appreciate y'all. Happy New Year. Happy Valentine's Day and everything in between.